Hi, I'm Matt Gallagher from What Digital Camera magazine, and I'm here with David Parry to look at the brand new EOS 60D DSLR. So David, run me through the main features of the camera to start with.
Okay, yeah, this is our new 60D, which is replacing our 50D. It's an 18 million pixel sensor, which is the same sensor that's actually in our 550D, but it actually has the low pass filter of our 7D.
Let's look at some of the specifics. I mean, this has changed quite a bit from the 50D. The mode dial to start with, we've got some changes to this.
Yeah, we've made a few changes to the top of the camera, really to simplify the layout and make it easier to use. One of the biggest changes we've actually got is we've actually put a mode dial lock on here. So when you actually select your shooting mode, let go of the button, it will lock in position. Another major thing we've changed here is we've actually given single function to the main buttons on the top here. This will make them much easier to use and give you quicker shooting.
Excellent. And with the flash, we've now got wireless flash controllers with the 7D.
Correct, yeah, we've got a very similar system in here that we have with our 7D, in that you have the ability to transmit information to your flash guns wirelessly. This works in a slightly different way in that you actually have two groups with this one as opposed to the three groups that you have on the 7D.
Okay, so on the back we've got one big significant difference here. We've got a vari-angle screen.
Correct, yeah. This is the first time we've actually had a variable angle screen on a SLR. It's actually the same screen that we have in our 550D, which is our million dot screen. But we've actually managed to make that variable angle. This camera actually has better weatherproofing than the 50D has, but it's still not as good as the 5D or the 7D. But to have this level of weatherproofing and a flip-out screen is quite impressive.
So one of the benefits of this new screen has got to be the live view and the video recording functions.
Yes, it is. What you can also do with it, having it been able to use it at different angles like that actually makes it very useful for things like low-level shooting or shooting in positions that makes it very difficult to look through the viewfinder. What you can actually do with it as well is if you use the hand grip that we actually do for this camera, you can actually hold on to it using the hand grip and the screen. It makes it a very level platform to actually shoot movies with.
And I see the joystick has gone from the top here as well, which we had on the 50D, and that's moved?
Correct, yeah, we've actually included it in with these dials here. The reason for that is when you're using it with a vertical grip, it can be very difficult to actually reach the joystick, especially if you're using it to change the points of your autofocus.
And on this model we've seen a change from compact flash to SD cards.
Yes, we decided to go down the SD card route with this one. The reason for this is we wanted to support the SDXC cards. We also wanted to have the ability to use the iFi cards as well. We feel that the people who use this camera are more likely to have SD cards than they will compact flash, although as a company we are sticking by the compact flash format.
I notice we've also got an unlock button at the bottom here. What's this one about?
What this actually does, you can set this up in the menu, so when you actually start shooting, the rear command wheel will actually automatically lock, so you can't accidentally change your settings while you're shooting. But if you want to change them, you just press the unlock button and then you can start using it normally.
Okay, and I see on the screen we've got an electronic level here as well.
Yeah, this is a very similar system to what we actually have in our 7D. It does differ, as this camera doesn't have the transmissive LCD, so through the viewfinder you actually see the electronic level as part of the exposure compensation bar.
Okay, I believe we've got some extra bits in the menu of this camera as well. Can you talk me through those? Yeah,
we do. What we can actually do with this camera is you can actually add creative effects actually on camera, things like grainy black and white, or you can actually add miniature mode as well. And these are actually done post, so you actually take the photo, then add the effect, and you can save it as an extra JPEG. Also a first for Canon on this camera is in-camera RAW processing. This gives you the ability to actually change your picture styles, your contrast, and your white balance actually on camera and create JPEGs from that. You also have the ability to actually customize the buttons on this camera to set it up for how you like to shoot. We have a new vertical grip on this camera. Obviously it's a redesigned body, so we've had to put a new grip on there. It does actually share the same battery as the 5D Mark II and the 7D.
I don't think we can talk about a DSLR these days without talking about the movie functions, so what's this got?
Okay, well this is actually the 6th camera in our range now to have full HD movie capability. This one has the manual control. It also has the variable frame rate, so you've got 24, 25 and 50 frames per second on this one as well. What we have added to this is mic control as well, so you can control the levels of your audio. You also have a jack plug on here, so you can do stereo sound. So we have a 3.5mm jack for the microphone. We also have a mini HDMI socket on here as well, so you can connect it straight up to your television. If you do actually do that, you can actually control the camera through the remote control from your television set using the HDMI CMC system.
Okay, so the price and availability on this?
Well, we've got the 60D at recommended retail of $1,099. That's the body-only price. If you actually compare that to the recommended retail of the 7D, it's actually $1,699.
Okay, so there's still quite a big price difference between the two.
If you look at recommended retail, yes, there is.
Excellent. And this is available in?
Should be available in early October.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thank you.